Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 on Foundation Chemistry, Chemical Reactions. Chemical reactions are basically what occurs when two compounds form to make new compounds or other ways. So we learned in the last episode that compounds are things that have two or more atoms and lots and hundreds and thousands and millions of them exist. And new ones are being made every day. Your water is H2O, your salt is sodium chloride and NaCl. We learnt that, okay? So now what happens when we mix them together is I think what most of you would be asking from the last episode. What happens if I had A and B and I wanted to, or what if I had some compounds and I wanted to put them together? Okay, so this is the simple answer. These are the four, we call them chemical reactions. These are the four types. This is called a decomposition. So you have, let's start from the top. So this one, you have A and you add B to it. So you add out some atoms and it gives you an A to B compound. AB plus CD. This one's called, it replaces them. So AB becomes AC and CD becomes BD. So A and B, so you flip them some of them. Then you've got A, B, and C, which is going to become A, C, and B. And then that decomposition, which becomes AB, which becomes A plus B. Just assume these ABs are like compound names or atom names or something like that. So this is basically what we do, is we do it this way. So we use chemical compounds to explain this. So these are our different types of reactions. Sorry if you guys heard a door open. Oh, that was someone. Anyway, I told them to bugger off, so don't worry about that. Okay, so now what we have is let's start with the first one. The first one, type of chemical reaction, was A plus B becomes AB. So let's say we've got A, let's say A is, let's actually do the one for water. Water is hydrogen and hydroxide. No, it's not two hydrogens and oxygen, you can do that. You can split it into its gases, that's called electrolysis, but don't worry about that. Water is made of hydrogen and hydroxide ions. Don't worry about what an ion is, that'll be the next couple of episodes. Might even be next episode, I've got to work out what I'm doing. So hydrogen and hydroxide, we've got two hydrogens, so we've got H2, one oxygen, O. That is how you write a chemical reaction, or a chemical equation. So these are what we call the reactants. The reactants is everything on the left side, and on the right side is our products. That's our products. So our reactants make our products. That's all you need to know. Hydrogen, hydroxide produces water, reactants, this reactants become products, which is water. That's what a chemical reaction, that's usually how it's written. Okay, hopefully you guys caught that. If not, there's some resources I can leave on dylanteacherscience.xtnhost.com, my website, go to work today. Anyway, the next one is I'm actually going to go the opposite of that one first. I'm worried that one's going to be a bit too complicated, that's all. Let's grab a new compound. Let's grab salt again. So we were going to decompose salt into, so that's going to become, I'm going to let you guys work this one out. What is A and B going to equal? I'll give you guys a few minutes to work it out. Alright, so I hope you guys pause the video and you've worked it out. So I'm going to continue, you guys should pause. That's going to become sodium and chlorine. There you go, chemical reaction. This becomes its two atoms, sodium and chlorine, over that side. So we've decomposed it into its two atoms. That's all it is. And it's that easy. Now we have AB plus CD becomes AC and BD. This is a much harder one. I forgot. I think it's like a single replacement, double replacement, double displacement reaction. I actually don't know what these are called, and that's probably really bad for you guys. So if you guys just want to Google types of reactions, you should get the same sort of thing. Just do a quick Google search. I know I should be including that, but I didn't have time. So here's what we're doing now. We're just going to get into it. So I'm going to say our first one is sodium chloride. Okay. Got our sodium chloride. Then I'm going to add carbon dioxide, as we discovered. Carbon dioxide is a compound. I think a lot of you know what it is. And that is going to become, okay, so Na, this is A, B, C, D. That's, actually, I'm going to rewrite this. Hang on. So that's our reaction. I've drawn a little line here so you know where the middle is. So this is going to become AC, remember? So, actually, no. No, alright, forget that. That one, sorry, that's actually a different reaction. I'm going to do a different example. I'm going to grab water and a new compound called potassium chloride. So this is a different compound from the rest. This isn't sodium chloride. It's the next one up, potassium chloride. So this is basically what we do then, is we add this. So we know our hydrogen is A, our oxygen is B, potassium C, chlorine D. So it's going to be AC. Now I know exactly what I've done. Now this is the beauty of any science you do on here, on Dylan Teaches Science, or any science you do. People make mistakes, and I've actually just made a huge mistake. When I said A, B, now this is the proof everyone makes mistakes. When I said this, that is actually wrong. What it is actually this. It's AB plus CD. It's going to give you AD and BC. There you go. I actually made a mistake. How about that? So what our reaction is, let's go back to sodium chloride and carbon dioxide. Actually, no, I'll go back to, so it's the bottom one. I actually made a mistake, and I'm very sorry for that. But at the same time, I'm not sorry, because it's sometimes good to make mistakes. So this is what you actually should be writing here. So just ignore what I said before, it was wrong with this one. So now let's go potassium chloride and H2O. This is going to produce, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. You can put these in whatever order, it doesn't matter. These could be A, B, these could be C, D. So this is going to give us, let's rewrite this. Sorry, this whiteboard's very small, and I'm really sorry for making that mistake, by the way. I'm not happy. But at the same time I am, because it teaches you a lot about science. If I make mistakes too, it actually will teach you guys a lot too. So A, B, C, D, which is going to give us AD. So A and D, KO. But here's the thing, this is a different reaction. Let's actually start with the BC. H and chlorine, which gives you HCl. The H usually would go at the front, so that's BC. CB actually. CB. So that's hydrochloric acid. So we're going to have this, and we got this from here. Chlorine comes to here, and our hydrogen comes here. Now you might ask, why is it only one hydrogen? Don't worry about that for now. Just know this, because when I do ions and bonding, we'll explain this stuff in more detail. So that plus our water, going to give us this too. But then you might go, okay, but that doesn't change the fact we've still got a hydrogen in there. We can't just get rid of it. And you're right. So we still have one hydrogen in this equation. So now we've got A and D. So we've got KO. But where's our other hydrogen? We add that on the end. What if I'll do this for a different thing? What if I were to grab our hydrochloric acid from this one, and what if I were to add, so this is AB. What if I were to put a different compound in here? What if I were to put lithium fluoride in there? So now we've got a new reaction. And as you can see, there's no like twos or anything in here, it's just all ones. So if there's all ones, you don't need to add the thing on the end. Okay? So we've only got one of each now, not two hydrogens, and the rest of it's all one each. This one might be a much easier one for you guys to do. So AD, hydrofluoric acid, that is AD. And now BC, we're going to get B and C, lithium chloride. That's it. That is literally how easy that is. If you guys have any problems, because I do get this as a harder one, if you guys have just came from like, okay, solid, liquid and gas, and you guys are coming into stuff like lithium chloride and like compounds and you reacting them. So if you guys leave me a comment, if not, I'm going to leave you guys a few questions to do. Just do these. Do this question if you guys are confused. Oh, actually, no, I forgot to go through the last. Right, I'm going to go through the last type of reaction, which is AB plus C becomes AC plus B. Okay? Let's just go through this one real quick. So I'm going to have H2O, and I'm going to add a pure. I'm going to add magnesium to it. Element 12, magnesium. And what are we going to get? We're going to get this. So we determine that that's AB and that's C. So it's going to make Mg, BC, so CB, O. But then where's one of our hydrogens? So you might go, okay, well that looks good to me. But when we get to ions, you have to always, hydroxide is always the thing on its own. So you always have to have that there. That's actually going to be that. Okay? That water and magnesium makes magnesium hydroxide. So CB, and then we've got some hydrogens there. And then A, so H2 gas. Okay, leave it at that. If you have any questions, please email me. Let me know on my channel in the comments. Whatever, email me on the website. I'll start getting a public email up and you can email, because I know this one is quite confusing. Okay, thank you, bye.